Hey, welcome to SkyTech. If you've ever had an idea for an app but figured the whole thing was way too techy for someone like you, you're in exactly the right place, and you can relax. So let's just say it plainly, because it's probably the exact thing you typed into the search bar. Can you really build an app without knowing how to code? Not a fake app, not a drawing of an app, an actual thing you can open, tap around in, and show to a friend. That's the question, and you deserve an honest answer, not a sales pitch. Here's the truth. Yes, you can. But I want to be really honest about what that means, because the honest version is better than the hyped up version anyway. You are not going to magically not need a brain. What's actually happening is that the role has changed. You become the person who decides what gets built and describes it, and the AI becomes the one doing the heavy technical typing. You direct, it builds. You're the one with the idea and the taste, and the AI is the fast pair of hands. That's the real frame, and once it clicks, everything feels a lot less scary. Now think about how wild this is. For decades, building an app meant one path. You went and learned to code. That was months, often years, of tutorials, confusing error messages, and feeling dumb at 2 in the morning. A lot of brilliant people with amazing ideas just quietly gave up, because the gap between I have an idea and I can actually build it was enormous. That gap is the thing that's collapsing right now. The years of climbing just to get started, that part has mostly fallen away. We'll go deep on exactly how that shift happened in its own video, because it's a fascinating story. But for now, just sit with it. The long, lonely climb is no longer the only door. And I don't want you to take this on faith, so let's talk about proof. This isn't a someday thing. Right now, today, regular people with zero tech background are building working apps. Teachers building little tools for their classrooms. Parents building something to organize family chaos. Small business owners building the exact thing they always wished existed but couldn't afford to pay someone to make. People who a year ago would have laughed if you called them developers. They're not geniuses, they just started. That's it. That's the whole secret. And we'll show you real examples in future videos so you can see it with your own eyes. Okay, but I promised honesty, so let's talk about the catch. Because there is one, and anybody telling you there isn't is selling something. This is not magic. You don't whisper, "Make me an app," and walk away rich while it builds itself. You still have to think. You have to be able to describe what you want clearly, in plain words. And things will break, and you'll have to nudge the AI to fix them. The good news? Describing what you want and fixing things step by step is a skill any patient person can learn. It's closer to explaining an idea to a helpful assistant than it is to math class. We'll teach you exactly how to describe things well, and that gets its own video too, because it's honestly the most important skill of all. Now, let me talk to the real reason you might still be hesitating. The quiet fear in the back of your mind. You're worried that you're not a tech person, that there's some secret club and you're not in it, and you'll be found out. I want to say this gently and directly. You do not need to be a tech person. You don't need a degree. You don't need to be young or good at math or the one who fixes everyone's printer. If you can describe what you want and you're willing to learn one small step at a time, you already have what matters most. The fear is real, but it's lying to you. So who is this actually for? Honestly, anybody. Anybody with an idea and a little patience. The retiree, the student, the burned out 9-to-5er, the stay-at-home parent. The person reading this who almost closed the video because they assumed it wasn't for them. If you've got something you wish existed, and you're willing to be a beginner for a little while, this is for you. There's no special background required. There's just curiosity and the willingness to try. So you might be wondering how you'd even begin. I'm not going to make you build anything today, but here's a gentle taste. You start with one clear idea, something small. You describe it in plain language to an AI tool, like you're explaining it to a friend who's really good with computers. It builds the first version. You look at it, you say, "This part's wrong, change it," and it adjusts. That back and forth is the whole rhythm of it. That's it. We're going to walk through every piece of that, slowly, hand in hand, in upcoming videos, so don't worry about the details yet. Today, I just wanted you to see the shape of it. So let's recap quickly. Can you build an app without coding? Yes. You direct, the AI builds. The years of learning that used to block you have mostly fallen away. Real people with no tech background are doing it right now. It's not magic. You still have to think and describe and fix. You do not need to be a tech person. It's for anybody with an idea and a little patience. And beginning is simpler than you think. One idea, described clearly, refined step by step. If even a small part of you is starting to think, wait, maybe I actually could, then do me a favor and subscribe, because we are just getting started, and I don't want you to miss what's next. And speaking of next, the very next video answers the question you're probably asking right now. It's called What Building an App with AI Actually Means. Because the AI builds it sounds great, but what's really happening under the hood? I'll break it all down, gently, no jargon, I promise. I'll see you there.